In the same lighthearted spirit that I took with the Irish Washerwoman, I'd like to offer another enduringly popular, although much less well-known, folk dance tune. This one originating from the opposite side of Europe, from Ukraine. And it's a melody called Hopak, which also happens to be the name of a popular dance among Ukrainian Kozaki, or Cossacks as we know them in the West. These are a fun-loving bunch of fellows. They love to party, love to drink vodka and dance. And traditionally, they were like border guards that repelled foreign invaders. So they would celebrate after a battle or a comrade's wedding, and they do these crazy dancing. It's like martial arts ballet. We see the guys like doing windmill kicks in the air or crossing their arms and kicking their legs really fast like that. So this is like the theme song that they play. And I've arranged it for solo guitar. It's fun to play. And you start out, it's like that slow clap again, you know, real bold and proud, deliberate. See the guys dancing around, and then they ramp up the tempo, get the cruising speed, and then they all take turns doing this crazy dance. So here it is, check it out. All right, we start out with this sweep, grace note sweep into a high G note. So you're actually playing that real quick, that G major arpeggio at the 12th fret, index finger. But then as soon as you strum those strings and lay into that high note, you kind of get off of that. That's like a classical violin thing. It's dramatic flair. And then you try to add a nice, hearty, robust vibrato onto that note. I'm using downstrokes primarily. I resort to alternate picking for the occasional bursts of 16th notes. And I use some hammer-ons and pull-offs, but there are a lot of position shifts too. So we start out. So you gotta line up your fingers there. Hammer on, double pull-off. Okay, that's the A section, the first 4 bars, and then you do it again. Each time you get a little bit faster, and it's kind of harder to get that vibrato in there because, well, you'll see, when you come back to that part and you're playing it faster, you're happy just to go. You just want to nail that note. That's all you want to do. So starting out. I'm using a little bit of palm muting, maybe not on all the strings, but probably on the G string and definitely on the bottom 3, which aren't used at all. And then you have the second theme, section B. Okay, so those are all alternate picked on the high string, and you want to spread your fingers out. And then here you want to get this. So kind of angle your hand to, anticipating that move to come up. Each section is played twice. Then it goes back to the A section. Repeats that. And then it goes to this other section. This is kind of like the relative minor. Hey! Yeah, you can shout, hey! So that's melodically outlining an E minor. I'm actually playing a fifth here. And that kind of sounds like it's implying. Okay, second time. And it goes back to G with these nice little thirds. So you can hear that progression. It's going. Repeats. Those are all staccato eighth notes. By the way, notice a lot of these notes are played staccato, which means short and crisp. If you look at the tablature in the magazine and online, you'll see the little dots over some of the tab numbers. That means that, like, you get off the note real quick, you kind of relax your fret hand right after you play the note so that it doesn't ring. The first time you slide that G chord. Second time I play this B chord. That's the 5 chord of E. So we're going. And then we're back to. See those little pairs of 16ths, that little down-up combinations? If you want to, you could play it legato. You don't have to go. Sounds a little more relaxed, less intense, you know, but I like to pick it, to get that, and then you play a D chord, back up to the G major theme. Then we back to the E minor theme. Hey! Then we finish by playing the A section one last time, and then maybe even crank the tempo up a little bit more here. Then the C chord with the G string muted by the underside of the middle finger. D, and then the G chord. This is the open G string, and then the third B at the 12th fret. And add a little vibrato, get that violin-like brilliance. And then, thank you, good night.